Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Desmond and we are talking all about accessories for the Osmo Pocket 4P. These are things I do not leave the house without. Everything from cases to filters to a brand new accessory you have probably never seen because I designed this myself and I'll be giving it out for free. So let's get into it. The first thing I thought was the biggest miss for the Osmo Pocket 4P launch was a protective case. So in the past, if you had a Osmo Pocket 3, it came with that hard case. Now they come with like a soft carrying pouch, which isn't very useful. And if you've been also researching the Insta360 Luna Ultra, you know that it comes with a really nice hard case to carry and protect this relatively expensive gimbal camera. So this product right here is from a company called Sunnylife. It's Amazon. None of these accessories are sponsored. There's no sponsor for this video. This is just accessories that I picked up. So this right here is a simple hard case and it protects my Osmo Pocket 4P. I mean, in all honesty, it's something that should have come with the camera because when it's in its closed state, the camera faces outwards. So these lenses are not really protected. So you can just place it in, clicks, and it locks into place. And just to give you a reference, it is not much bigger than the overall profile of what your Luna Ultra would look like with the protective case on. So far, I think this looks pretty good, very, very functional and useful. And this just makes it a lot easier to throw this into my pocket, into my bag with all of my other gear and accessories and not worry about damaging the most sensitive and expensive part of the camera, and that of course is this dual camera module. Next is going to be my Ulanzi magnetic tripod. This basically lives on my Osmo Pocket 4P, and as you can see here, it's attached directly to that USB-C adapter. I'll go ahead and just remove it really quickly for you. I like that it's easy to remove, but if you take a look here, this is it. And then once it's on, we click it onto the Osmo Pocket 4P. So what I will say about this particular accessory, a few things that I do like about it. First of all, I personally think that the Osmo Pocket 4P is a little bit top heavy. Not that it is heavy, but that the balance of the camera obviously leans towards the larger camera module. With this attachment on, it gives me a much better grip. I feel like the grip on the 4P is a little bit thin, in my opinion, so this feels a lot better in the hand, just gives me a little bit more of a substantial grip. Now on top of that, and then of course I can fold this down to give me a bit of an extension, but I can do that again one more time. So if you are a walk and talk vlogger, you can go ahead and just hold this out to whatever angle you need. It just gives you a little bit more height and a more natural field of view when you are walking and talking. Now of course, like I mentioned, these are tripod legs. So if you take a look here, we'll just go ahead and pop that open, and now we have a tripod, which the nice thing about it is because of this height gives you a much better angle when you are filming talking head. Placing on the desk puts it a lot higher than the standard DJI tripod would, which would mostly place the camera base down here. But I actually really enjoy this. And then of course, if we take another look, we've got a flip out clip, which will allow you to hook and hang this on different edges, anything you need. And then like I mentioned, the best thing about it is this is magnetic. So this piece right here will allow you to connect it and mount it to any metal surface, which again gives you much more flexibility in terms of shooting angles, mounting, and just using this across the board. So between the selfie mode, the tripod mode, the hook mode, and the magnetic mode, you are basically good to go for any type of filming scenario. And again, once you're not using it, it folds really nice into place. It doesn't take up any additional space on the sides, adds a little bit of size to the back, but in my opinion, it's a great grip. And I do really, really like that. Next thing that basically lives on my OP4 is ND filters. So I actually have the set from SmallRig. I purchased all of these on my own, bought everything off of Amazon, but I like the variable ND filter option here. I haven't seen any image quality problems, not with the telephoto, not with the 1X, no issues at all. And of course, it does a great job in just blocking out unnecessary light. The other thing that I will call out is you can see here, it's very smooth and frictionless. That can be a downside because you could bump this while it's in your pocket and it could offset where you originally had the ND filter setting, but it also makes it really easy to change when the camera is on. So it doesn't take a lot of force, so you're not jiggling and messing with the gimbal. You can easily just swipe. The other thing that's nice about this particular gimbal set is it's still magnetic. So with the SmallRig one, you get this little attachment that clicks into place, and then you can just magnetize the variable ND filter on there. And if you do invest in the SmallRig system, it's got a bunch of other options. So here's another set over here. It has the hard stop NDs, so 16, 64, and 256, also magnetic. We've got the black mist filter, 1/4 strength, and then a CPL. So all of these can just be removed and interchanged. What I will say is stacking doesn't work that well, at least not with the variable ND filter. So what we can do is I'll show you, I've got the black mist filter here. I'm going to magnetize it to our camera, and then we've got our variable ND, and it does stack. So it can work. The only downside is now this becomes a little bit too heavy for the gimbal. So if I do turn it on, it does have a bit of a challenge leveling out, and there are certain scenarios where I can feel the strain. It works. So if you are someone who absolutely has to stack these, it will definitely do it. Sometimes I run into problems. Right now it's working really, really well. No jitters or shakes as I move it around. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the firmware update just took care of some things, but yes, you can stack these. It has a black mist filter on here as well as a variable ND filter, and everything still works. The next accessory is the SmallRig battery pack. It's great. It works really well. So if I go ahead and just click it into place here, you can see it gives the overall 4P quite an extension in terms of grip. And you can also see charging has started, which is fantastic. So this does work with the 4P, the 4 as well. And I think overall, this is a great accessory to have. The other thing I'll call out that's really nice about the SmallRig battery is it's not just a battery designed to charge the 4P, but it also has two-way charging. So when you're not using this, you can plug in a USB-C cable and you can charge your other USB-C accessories, like your phone, like the frame tap remote, for example, or the DJI Mic 3s that come with their own proprietary charging cables that are USB-C compatible. This little thing can charge all your accessories and your camera all at once, which is really, really quite nice. And for those of you who waited till the end, this is my favorite new accessory. It's not available anywhere. It's something that I designed, and I'll put the 3D printing file out there. This is just a prototype. But ultimately, I am a huge fan of how my Luna Ultra works, right? The fact that I can just remove the screen, and now this little module has my monitoring, and it also has my audio built into it. So I can kind of walk, monitor, talk, and do my vlogging or filming as I see fit in one little package. But that is not the case with the Osmo Pocket 4K. This is not removable. DJI's workaround is this little accessory from the Osmo Mobile, like 8. This is called the frame tap, but ultimately this allows me to wirelessly monitor and control my Osmo Pocket 4. And this right here is my DJI Mic 3. So what I wanted was an experience that I could bring the remote as well as the mic together in a very easy and convenient package I can just carry with me. I have to carry these anyways if I want to use my Osmo Pocket 4P to its full extent. So this is just a 3D printed prototype. I'll leave an STL file in the comments below. Just comment and ask me and I'll send one to you. But ultimately now, what it does is it combines our frame tap remote as well as the DJI Mic 3 facing forward. And that means when I am filming with my Osmo Pocket 4P, I kind of get a similar experience where I can hold the remote just like so. The microphone is pointed directly at my mouth. I can monitor my feed, control the camera, start, stop recording. I can zoom in, zoom out, and I'm recording everything directly onto the camera. So this has been a really nice accessory. I just pulled some designs off of Thingiverse, combined some objects, and really here it is. The other nice thing about this design is I added just a little finger loop. Just makes it a little bit easier to kind of hold and use. And you know, when you're not using it, it just hangs out right here and I can, again, continue to walk and talk. And I've got the microphone pointed directly at my mouth, very similar to how I would use this little guy, the Luna Ultra remote. So same general concept. They're about the same in size. Obviously, it's much thicker, but I think this has improved the overall user experience and brought some of the things that I really enjoy about the Luna Ultra into how I use the Osmo Pocket 4P. And the other thing I like about it is carrying this with me becomes a lot easier. These aren't just two small parts jangling around in my bag. It's one kind of remote monitoring and audio unit. And turning it on, I just press both buttons at the exact same time. They both power on. Osmo Pocket 4P turns on. Everything just connects automatically. And the nice thing now is you can see audio levels work, and I can of course control the camera. And that's something I really like about this little 3D printed accessory. I'm sure a company at some point will create something like this, which would be fantastic. But for now, if you need something, drop a comment. I will send you the STL file. If you've got a 3D printer, you can just print one out in about 40 minutes or so, depending on the speed, and it works well. Everything is measured so that the frame tap fits perfectly in place. It does not fall out. It does not come off at all. I've also customized the cold shoe adapter here on top, so it's a little bit thinner just for the DJI mics. So it holds this in place, and when you're walking and talking, the microphone doesn't rattle around, causing any clicking or any additional sounds while you are recording. So it's actually really quite tight of a fit. I like to fiddle with it a lot, like so, but you can see nothing is falling out, the mic, the remote, and again, really nice and easy to use. I just like holding it like this, fiddling around with it. I can control the camera, I can record. This has been a great addition and one of my favorites. Anyways, that is my quick video on my must-have travel accessories for the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos just like this. I will catch y'all in the next one.